Hey guys, this is Jynnette from Inner Sun Alchemy, here to give you your tarot forecast for the month of February 2018. This is for the sign of Capricorn. So if you have a Capricorn rising, sun, or moon sign, this is going to be for you. I apologize in advance if my voice is a little scratchy or congested. I am getting over a cold, so I apologize. If you would like to book your own private session with me, you can go to my website, innersunalchemy.com, to do so. Thank you to everyone who has booked a 2018 forecast. You guys have really been excited and very yeah, I guess just excited for those. So I am still doing them if you want to do a tarot or astrology or a combination of both. Reach out on my website, innersunalchemy.com. Now, this month I decided to do something different in terms of the cards because I know we have a powerful new moon solar eclipse that's occurring in Aquarius halfway through the month. And so I wanted to pick up on the energy for that, because the eclipse is going to be in effect over our lives for the next 6 months. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump into it, okay? So I pulled an oracle card first to get an overall sense of the energy for this month and also for the eclipse itself. And you got the card releasing. So I love that because, you know, when you have a new moon that happens, like there is, leading up to that time, a period of release of those things that do not serve you anymore so that you can bring in the new. And that is really, you know, being confirmed and amplified here with that card. But it also says that this is going to be a theme as well for the eclipse over the next 6 months for you of, again, continuing to release. And what that tells me is if that is what the dominant theme is, you are releasing because there's going to be another upgrade for your life as we get towards the later half of the year and into next year, okay? So go with the flow with that. Now, in terms of the overall energy for the eclipse around your health and wellness, you have the Strength card here, which is actually the card of Leo. And we did just have a lunar eclipse in Leo right at the end of January. So this eclipse season, well, all eclipses really do follow the aspects of the node. So we are going back and forth between this Leo and Aquarius energy. And so in terms of your health, you're being asked to build and develop your physical strength, okay? So, you know, if you've been someone who sticks with like just cardio or maybe some yoga, it might be time to start incorporating some weight training or resistance training. And then also to make sure to invite play into your life, because Leo has to do with joy and playfulness and creativity. So even when it comes to health and wellness, make sure that it's fun so that you actually want to do it. I know it seems like so simple, but like we can make things so serious sometimes. Now, in terms of the eclipse effect on your wealth, you actually have the Four of Cups. So this could be one of two things, because the Cups energy is water, and that does actually speak about, you know, finances and prosperity and things like that. And it's the energy of the moon in Cancer, where the moon is actually exalted in that energy. So this can just speak to a stabilization of your finances, you know, no longer having any ups and downs, at least for the next couple of months. Things are going to be nice and steady for you. But that could be a negative thing if you're looking to have a lot of growth. But it looks like, you know, fours are always about stability. So I don't see a lot of gains, but I also don't see a lot of losses. So even though you may be, if you are frustrated about not being able to get ahead as much as you would like financially, just be grateful that you're not also having any losses. There is that stability there. Now, this can also mean that if you are wanting to leverage the power of the moon to build wealth, make sure that you are working with the cycles of the moon in each month. So, you know, the full moon is when you should see the culminations of things that you began with the new moon. So don't launch anything that you want to be successful like right on a new moon, because the energy is still in the clearing phase. You'd want to kind of wait until you are more fully into the waxing part of the moon. Okay, so just a little tidbit there. Now, in terms of your relationships, you have the Hangman, which is a major arcana, and that speaks to things just kind of being put on hold or being held in stasis for where they are. So if you are single looking to date, I don't see an increase in terms of activity different from what you have experienced up to this point, unfortunately. But if you are dating or currently in a committed relationship, you just may be in a point where things are just kind of going with the flow. Nothing exciting is happening, but also nothing tumultuous is happening. So it may feel boring, but actually not having things happen can be amazing, because it means that there's no drama and there's also no distractions, okay? And then finally, in terms of your spiritual development, you have the Justice card. And I believe, I think Scorpio might have gotten this card. I think Scorpio got this card actually. So this talks about, for you, really being balanced in your mind and your spirit, and opening up to spirit a little bit more, being more regimented and more routine-like in your spiritual practices, whatever those are, and allowing that to help balance you out. Again, I'm getting that same balance energy with this 4, and even with the Hangman, there is this general energy of kind of stasis for most aspects of your life, where the primary activity seems to be in health and wellness. So keep that in mind, and again, use that to your advantage. Now, in terms of the month itself, I went week by week and pulled a card. You had 2 cards, 2 9 cards, just like Leo did. Okay, so if you have Leo in your chart, as one of your primary planetary placements, I would say actually go and check out that video. Okay. You start the week off, or the month off, in the first week with the 9 of Wands. So this talks about a lot of personal power, personal integrity, asserting your will, but also being able to do that from a balanced place, because it is a 9. It is being in alignment with your spirit. And then you move into the 9 of Swords in the second week. So this could be some kind of worry or anxiety. Maybe you have a new project that comes up and you're trying to wrap your mind around it, or trying to make sure you put your best foot forward. But I would say, just take it easy, because there's no other indication in this month of any negative influence. And this is very much something that you are experiencing in and of yourself versus something outside of you, okay? Now, on the third week, we have the Princess of Discs, or Pentacles. And so this is about the beginning of a new stage in creating stability, whether it's in wealth, in your health, in your relationships, in home, things like that, because the Princess is the beginning of the journey through the court cards, and this earth element is your element. So it does make sense right now, because right in between these 2 weeks we actually have the eclipse. So you are starting a new path, or the next level of where you are right now, to build again for the future. So this energy is actually very much in alignment with where you should be. And then you end the month on the Great card. You have the major arcana, the Star, which actually is the card representing Aquarius. So maybe there is something that comes through for you as a new beginning, a new project, a new technology that pops in, like maybe there's a launch of an app or something. But I get the sense that this is whatever that new thing is that the solar eclipse in Aquarius is actually bringing. This is that manifestation, or that idea or person or what have you that pops in by the end of the month. So that looks like it's actually going to be a really productive and expansive month for you, Capricorn. I'm curious to actually see what this is, because it's very unique to actually get the Aquarius card for the eclipse. So leave a comment below and let me know. And again, if you'd like to book a reading with me, go to my website, andersonalchemy.com. I hope you have a blessed month. I'll see you next time, and I love you very much. Bye.